So we added and subtracted whole numbers, we added and subtracted decimals. Not surprisingly, we're also going to learn to add and subtract fractions. These are called like fractions because they have the same denominator. This one is 16ths, this one is also 16ths. That's great to see. That makes our job a lot easier. If you're adding fractions that have the same denominator, all you do is add up the numerators. Here you have 9/16 plus 3/16 makes 9 plus 3 is 12/16. You add your numerators and you don't do anything to the denominator, you just carry it along. Now, if you gave your answer as 12/16, you'd actually get some red ink because this isn't reduced and it's supposed to be. Do you see how we could reduce this? We could trim this down a little bit. The obvious answer is these are both even. You could divide them both by 2, but even that is not enough. They're divisible by 4, which is even better. If we divide the top of this by 4, and if we divide the denominator by 4, 12 divided by 4 makes 3, 16 divided by 4 makes 4. That's what we want to see. 12/16 is equivalent to 3/4, and that's the way you should give your answer. Now, let me run that one more time. I mentioned they're divisible by 2, and then I kind of blew off that solution as not sufficient, but if that's what you happen to notice, if you say, okay, this is divisible by 2, 12 divided by 2 makes 6, and 16 divided by 2 makes 8, that's okay as long as when you get to this point you notice, wait a minute, I can go even further. 6 divided by 2 will make 3, and 8 divided by 2 will make 4. It's perfectly okay to do this in a couple of steps. You just have to, after each division, look at the fraction you've got and say, can I go any further with this? If you end up at 6/8, the answer is yeah, you can. You can divide further, and we expect you to. These are the answers we want to see reduced all the way down to lowest terms.